Good morning, everybody. It's a sunny and very beautiful morning in Zurich today, and that's why I decided to shoot this video outside. In this video, I want to talk to you about my personal strategies to cope up with the anxiety related to the global pandemic with the spread of COVID-19. So lately, I've been feeling a bit anxious about this whole situation. Initially, I wasn't that anxious at all, but when I saw other people panicking about it, it did affect me to an extent. But then, since I was practicing a lot of self reflection, I had some time to look back into what I was getting into, and then I realized what I should be doing and experimenting at a personal level to get back to something that I really wanted to. So basically, a normal routine. So at the moment, Switzerland is under lockdown. We are still allowed to move out and go into the city for buying essentials. For some people, they are also working because it's not possible to work from home. But in general, this city is much quiet now. Zurich is it's not that happening at the moment. But anyhow, that's the need of the hour. We need to practice social distancing at the moment because we know that this virus is also spreading asymptomatically. So even though a person, if they don't show the symptoms of the disease, they might be carrying it, and when they come in contact with somebody who is immunosuppressive or who is elderly, they might affect them. So it's very important for us to practice social distancing at the moment, and I'm also personally doing that. So basically working from home. Working from home, as others are discussing through different vlogs and everything, could be a bit difficult for those who are not used to it. So that's one thing that we will have to probably accept at this point of time, and I mean, maybe appreciate the time that's given to us to be more flexible about our lifestyles. So maybe we can spend more time focusing on our physical health, on our mental health, um, focusing more on the physical fitness. So if you're not allowed to go outside of your house, you can practice yoga or do some physical training within the house. Whereas physical fitness is very important, but at the same time, I feel that the mental fitness is equally important, and this is something that has helped me to come to bring down or to calm down myself um, from this whole anxious situation. So I have been practicing meditation a lot, but few more things that I have incorporated in my daily practice is the breath work, and that is something that I think at a personal level is very important also, because that helps you to come back to the present moment, to appreciate what you have at the present moment, and to restore that feeling of happiness in the present moment, to be aware of what's happening around you, and not to get lost in panicking about the future or dwelling in the past. So, for those of you who have not tried meditation before and maybe want to give it a shot, I would suggest you can look up into apps like Headspace or Healthy Minds, and these apps are very nice. And I have also tried those, and I still use them. So Headspace is one of the, many people know about Headspace app. Healthy Minds is pretty new, but it's very scientific. So maybe you could give it a shot. Then these two apps also, there are a lot of guided meditations available on YouTube. You can initially start with relaxation. So basically, it's guided relaxation to relax your body. That's there on heartfulness meditation, which is a heart-based meditation, and the details are provided on YouTube at the Heartfulness channel on YouTube. Also, for those of you who think that it's very hard to meditate for 1 hour, you can meditate for 5 or 10 minutes daily and then progressively increase this timing. So, first, relax your body, go to the breath work, and then the third thing you could do is to practice some self compassion. It's just very simple to send positive thoughts to your own self, to feel good about yourself, and then extend this compassion to everybody around yourself. Because at this point of time, we really have to be compassionate with others. We have to be kind with others. I mean, it's not just during this global pandemic, but in general, it's very much needed that we are kind and compassionate towards others. So, I think it's a good practice, even in the long run, to practice this compassion, kindness, meditation, to extend it to the family, to the dear, to the near and dear ones, and also for maybe those of you whom you think that you're not are in good terms with the other person. You can also extend this compassion to them, so for their well-being. So in general, I would personally suggest this, um, so that we all can, send our thoughts for the well-being of everybody else at this point of crisis. Yeah. And not to forget that we could also pray for everybody else, so that we pray for the strength to fight this together, and to stay sane throughout. And also that maybe seeing the positive side of it is that we should think that maybe this is the time that we have to reflect more on our actions, what we are doing at a personal level, and how it is affecting the earth in general. So that's one thing that we might have to think about. These 14 days is a time for us to maybe start a new activity, learn a new skill, do something online, like do an online course, do a certification course. For those of you who are living outside India and staying away from your family, um, just hope that your family is doing fine, and also that don't panic about the whole situation. They will be all right. And even though we can't reach out to everybody that we know personally, but through our thoughts we can really affect their well-being. So let's think positive about um, this whole situation. Be grateful for whatever you have at the moment. Be grateful for the well-being of all the others surrounding you. Be grateful for the fresh air that we get to breathe at the moment, the sunshine. Spring is coming, so let's be grateful for it. And I mean, this is a time of crisis, but at the same time, somehow this will pass. So hopefully it happens very soon, and let us do whatever we can in the meantime to make things better for ourselves and for others. So thank you for watching this, and let me know in the comment section what you personally are doing to combat all of this. And I would say, if you're not anxious and not panicking, it is wonderful. Hats off to you, and keep up the spirit. Thank you.